The clock ticks forward, and we arrive at the year 2027. It is a world both familiar and unrecognizable. In just a single year since 2026, technology has moved at such a pace that many people feel dizzy trying to keep up. Artificial intelligence, once seen as a tool, is now the backbone of society. By 2027, AI has infiltrated every corner of daily life, and humanity stands at a crossroads. Adapt to this new world, or be left behind. What no one tells you is that the real story of 2027 is not about flying cars or space colonies. It is about how artificial intelligence and automation transform the way people live, work, and survive. Walking through a typical city in 2027, you immediately notice the silence. Cars drive themselves with perfect precision, communicating through invisible networks. Taxis no longer have drivers, buses are fully autonomous, and delivery vehicles swarm neighborhoods like metallic ants. What used to be a noisy, chaotic street is now a synchronized dance of machines. And yet, the silence hides tension. Millions of former driverless taxi workers, truckers, delivery couriers have seen their jobs vanish almost overnight. AI has created efficiency, but it has also created despair. This is the paradox of 2027. Comfort for some, displacement for many. In the corporate world, 2027 is the year of the AI corporation. Entire companies now run with minimal human staff. Algorithms handle logistics, marketing, financial planning, and even creative design. What no one tells you is that many firms employ only a handful of human supervisors, while the rest of the organization is managed by networks of artificial minds. Profits soar, stock markets rise, but inequality grows. Workers feel disposable, while shareholders celebrate record earnings. The distance between the rich and the poor stretches into an abyss. The job market of 2027 is a battlefield. Automation has eliminated entire categories of employment. Office clerks, accountants, translators, even entry-level lawyers have been replaced by AI systems capable of processing vast amounts of data instantly. But in the chaos, new roles emerge. AI ethicists, human-machine collaboration coaches, prompt engineers, digital security auditors. These jobs require creativity, adaptability, and constant learning. What no one tells you is that surviving in 2027 is less about what you studied in school and more about how fast you can reinvent yourself. Education systems scramble to catch up. Schools are flooded with immersive technologies. Children attend virtual classrooms, where they can walk through ancient civilizations or explore the solar system in real time. Teachers act as mentors, guiding students through experiences shaped by AI tutors. But the digital divide grows sharper. Elite schools in wealthy nations provide personalized learning with AI companions that adapt to every student's needs. Meanwhile, underfunded schools in poorer regions still struggle with connectivity, leaving millions behind. The inequality of knowledge becomes the inequality of destiny. By 2027, education is both a miracle and a warning. Healthcare follows a similar pattern. AI diagnostic systems identify diseases faster than any doctor, while nanotechnology delivers treatments at the cellular level. Genetic editing begins to erase certain hereditary conditions. Life expectancy climbs, but access remains unequal. Wealthy families extend their health span, while poorer communities still suffer preventable diseases. In 2027, the divide is not between those who are sick and healthy, it is between those who can afford longevity and those who cannot. What no one tells you is that health has become the ultimate luxury product. Meanwhile, climate change refuses to wait. By 2027, the signs are undeniable. Wildfires devastate landscapes once thought safe. Hurricanes grow in intensity, destroying coastal towns. Floods displace millions. Agricultural regions shift dramatically, forcing countries to import food at higher costs. Nations pour trillions into adaptation. Seawalls, floating neighborhoods, vertical farms, desalination plants. Yet the crisis is uneven. Wealthy nations build defenses, while poorer ones face collapse. Climate refugees cross borders in record numbers, challenging global stability. What no one tells you is that climate change in 2027 is not about the environment, it is about survival, migration, and justice. Geopolitics reflects this tension. The United States clings to leadership, but China accelerates its dominance in AI infrastructure and trade. India rises as a demographic giant, demanding more influence in global decisions. Europe wrestles with internal divisions but remains a powerful cultural and regulatory force. Russia continues unpredictable maneuvers, leveraging energy and cyber power. The world in 2027 is multipolar, fragile, and unstable. Alliances shift quickly, and conflicts increasingly take place not on battlefields, but in cyberspace. Nations wage silent wars with code, crippling infrastructures and manipulating populations. Deepfakes blur truth, and trust evaporates. What no one tells you is that the next great war may never fire a bullet, may unfold entirely in the digital realm. Daily life in 2027 is a study in contradictions. Homes are smarter than ever. Refrigerators order groceries, AI assistants manage schedules. Security systems recognize every face. People enjoy personalized entertainment streams designed to maximize engagement. Holographic concerts, immersive films, and video games indistinguishable from reality dominate leisure time. Yet, with every convenience comes surveillance. Every action is tracked, every preference recorded. People live in a world tailored for them, but also controlled by invisible algorithms. The price of comfort is freedom, and many pay it without hesitation. Cultural shifts deepen this paradox. In 2027, reality and simulation blend seamlessly. Millions spend hours in virtual worlds where they can be anyone, do anything, and escape limitations. Virtual economies thrive, with people earning real money inside digital platforms. Relationships form and dissolve in virtual spaces. Some find empowerment in these worlds, while others lose touch with reality. What no one tells you is that the line between human identity and digital avatars becomes dangerously thin. By 2027, megacities expand into futuristic hubs. Towering skyscrapers are covered with smart glass that adapts to the weather. Public transport systems are fully automated. Entire districts are powered by renewable energy grids. At night, cities glow with neon holograms, blending physical and digital architecture. Yet, beyond these centers of innovation, rural and neglected areas face decline. Populations shrink, services disappear, and opportunities vanish. The contrast between the hyperfuture city and the abandoned countryside defines the geography of 2027. Energy transitions accelerate. Oil consumption plummets, replaced by solar, wind, and advanced nuclear power. Breakthroughs in fusion energy generate hope as experimental plants produce sustainable reactions. Nations race to control rare earth elements essential for batteries. Conflicts erupt in regions rich in lithium and cobalt. What no one tells you is that the green revolution is not purely ecological, it is geopolitical. Whoever controls the resources of the new energy age controls the future. The year 2027 also brings breakthroughs in space. Private companies run regular orbital missions. Tourists visit space hotels, lunar bases inch closer to reality. Satellite constellations cover the skies, providing global internet but also crowding orbital paths with debris. Nations and corporations fight for dominance beyond Earth, raising fears of militarization in orbit. What no one tells you is that space in 2027 is no longer about exploration, it is about ownership. But above all, 2027 will be remembered as the year humanity confronted the AI dilemma. Artificial intelligence does not simply assist humans, it challenges the very definition of human work, creativity, and purpose. Writers compete with AI authors, musicians with AI composers, designers with AI artists. Courts struggle to decide who owns AI-generated creations. Families debate whether AI companions are tools or friends. Religion, philosophy, and ethics are forced to evolve. What no one tells you is that 2027 will push humanity into an identity crisis. If machines can think, create, and decide what makes us human, as the year unfolds, tensions rise. Protests erupt across cities as displaced workers demand justice. Governments experiment with universal basic income, but debates rage over feasibility. Corporations lobby for more control, while citizens fight for regulation. The world in 2027 is not stable, it is trembling between progress and chaos. The choices made this year will echo for generations. When historians look back, they may not see 2027 as the year of flashy inventions, but as the year humanity faced its reflection in the mirror of artificial intelligence. The silent revolution is not in gadgets, but in values. The true story of 2027 is the story of adaptation. Who adapts thrives, who resists suffers, and who ignores disappears. And now, it is your turn. How do you imagine the world in 2027? Will AI be our greatest ally or our greatest threat? Leave your thoughts in the comments, because your vision may inspire the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to Future Key, turn on notifications, and share this journey. The key to tomorrow is already in your hands, and together we are unlocking it.